Mention strobe lights and a 70s disco comes to mind. But you also find them on aircraft wings, on police cars, and on towers and tall buildings to warn low-flying aircraft. They even play a role in photography and on factory production lines. Most enlightening. A strobe lamp emits repeated flashes of high-intensity light. At this factory, production begins with glass blowers. Using a ribbon burner, glass tubes are heated to 1600 degrees Celsius. This softens the glass for bending into a specific shape. At the same time, air is blown through a rubber hose attached to one end of the tube. A cork in the other end traps the air inside. This builds counter pressure to prevent the tube walls from collapsing inward as the glass softens. The size and shape of the glass tube varies by model, but its job is always the same: to house electrodes, wires, and xenon gas. The electrodes conduct the current, which charges the gas with electricity, making it illuminate. This factory makes several models, some in large quantities for the mass market, others in small quantities, custom designed for specific clients. With mass-produced models, after glass blowing, automated machines take over. Custom orders are handmade from start to finish. Even the electrodes are made manually. A precise amount of metal powder is weighed out and poured into the cavity of a press similar to those used by pharmaceutical factories to make pills. This powder is a blend of several different materials, but the company won't divulge what they are. The press applies 4 tons of pressure, compressing the powder into a pellet. The factory inspects every pellet to ensure it meets quality standards. The pellets then undergo a process called sintering. They bake for 9 minutes in a hydrogen-fueled oven. Hydrogen because it burns at high temperatures. The 1700 degrees Celsius heat fuses the powder particles into a solid unit that won't crumble apart. Next, a wire is welded to each electrode. 2 electrodes are inserted, one for the positive current, one for the negative, into each glass tube. Then the end of that tube is melted closed. Then a wire called a trigger lead is attached. It works like a car's ignition, prompting a transformer to send a high-voltage electric pulse to the electrodes, illuminating the gas. This automated machine assembles the factory's mass-produced models. Before it's set in motion, the components are loaded, a pair of electrodes made by an automated pill press, and the glass tube on top. Now the machine takes over. It vacuums out the air in the tube, then injects xenon gas, then melts the glass tube closed under the electrodes, then cuts off the excess glass. The tube's interior must be completely free of contaminants for the gas to illuminate, so just before the vacuum fill and seal operation, a hot coil encircles each tube to burn away any impurities. On custom-made models, all these steps are carried out manually. The strobe lamp is finished and ready for installation. This model is for those warning lights you see on tow trucks and road construction vehicles. It goes into a glass reflector lined with metallic film. A transformer regulates the voltage. Its 3 wires connect to the positive, negative, and trigger leads, protruding from the lamp. A glass lens cover seals and protects the lamp within the reflector. And there you have it. Well, that went by in a flash.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit.